All right, ready for another deep dive? This time, we're heading into the world of Skyrim
So nice.
to uncover the story of Aela the Huntress.
She's quite the character, I'll tell you.
Well, we've got her UESP wiki entries right here and some seriously in-depth gaming guides to help us out.
Excellent, excellent.
So we're going to figure out what makes her tick, you know?
You're in for a treat, trust me. Aela, she's more than just your average Skyrim warrior.
Okay, color me intrigued. What makes her so different?
Let's see, where to even begin? Well, you first meet her in Whiterun, right?
Right.
And already she's this Nord, a skilled thief, a member of the Companions. Like, she's got layers.
The Companions, now they're a whole other deep dive waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We can spend hours on them. But with Aela, you get this seasoned warrior, someone who can be your follower, train you up in archery, especially if you're, looking to take down a dragon or two.
Handy.
Right. But here's the thing, and maybe you'd never expect it from a hardened warrior like her, but she's also Mare's material.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. It throws you for a loop, right?
It does. It's not every day you meet a fierce warrior who's also ready to settle down.
Exactly. That duality, that's a huge part of her appeal, I think. It breaks the RPG mold.
For sure. I'm always drawn to characters who keep you guessing. But before we start planning the wedding,
right.
Let's rewind a bit. Who is Aela, really? Where does she come from?
All right, so backstory time. Being a companion for Aela, it's not just some job you see. It's in her blood. Literally.
Oh.
Yeah, she's descended from a long line of companions going all the way back to Roddy Blackblade.
Roddy Blackblade, remind me.
Oh, right. He was one of the original 500 companions who arrived from Atmora, legendary warrior, the whole 9 yards, and Aela's a direct descendant.
Wow, talk about pressure to live up to a legacy like that.
Tell me about it. Both her mother and grandmother, they were companions too, so you can imagine from a young age that sense of duty, that weight of tradition, he was instilled in her.
It's like being born into a family of, I don't know, master blacksmiths or something. You're carrying on a legacy.
Exactly. And for Aela, that means embracing the warrior's life. She even talks about training with her father out in the wilds, honing her hunting skills from a really young age. That upbringing, it's what truly defines her.
It sounds like those early years in the wilderness, they really shaped who she became.
Oh, absolutely. And it's this upbringing that leads her to make some, let's say, unconventional choices.
Unconventional, how so?
Well, she's not interested in the typical path of a Nord, She's got some strong opinions about those cozy lords, as she calls them.
Oh, right. She's not a fan, is she?
Not one bit. She finds the thrill of the hunt, the pursuit of glory, far more fulfilling than a life cooped up in some castle.
It's that fire in her belly,
Exactly. And that disdain for comfort, that sharp criticism of those who haven't earned their stripes, it sets her apart. It reveals a core belief that strength and courage, those are paramount.
I can see why so many players connect with her. She's not just a skilled warrior. She's got this strong moral compass, a rebellious streak. It's refreshing.
Exactly. She's operating by her own rules, challenging the status quo, and that's incredibly appealing, especially in a world as intricate as Skyrim.
So we've got this fierce warrior, shaped by her lineage, driven by this unwavering sense of duty. But let's not forget, she's also a key member of the Companion, a guild that, well, let's just say, they like to keep things interesting.
That's an understatement. They're practically shrouded in mystery and intrigue, which, trust me, we'll get into.
Oh, I'm ready. Hit me with it.
All right, so remember that moment when you first encounter the Companions?
Oh, yeah.
It's unforgettable. You're just minding your own business and suddenly, bam, a giant attacks.
Classic Skyrim. Can't go for a stroll without something trying to kill you.
Exactly. And guess who's there, ready to face this giant head-on? Aela, of course, along with a few other companions. It's like their version of a casual afternoon.
It's just another Tuesday for them, huh?
Pretty much. But here's the thing. This encounter, it's not just a spectacle for the player. It's a pivotal moment. Because you have a choice to make. Do you join the fight or do you hang back?
Oh, yeah. That's a tough one. Early in the game, you're still figuring things out, right? Like, is there a right choice here?
And the answer is, it definitely has consequences. Aela especially, she's watching you closely. Prove yourself in battle, fight alongside them, and she might just acknowledge your strength, maybe even crack a smile. But hesitate, show even a hint of fear, and, well,
She's not going to be impressed.
let's just say she's got away with words for those who don't measure up.
She doesn't mince words, that's for sure.
Nope. She values courage above all else. I mean, she even has that line about those who cry about their effort, right? Like, Actions speak louder than words, especially for a companion.
So this first encounter, it's not just about showing off. It reveals something about the companion's core values: courage, resilience, facing danger head on. But there's also that layer of secrecy, right? Like they're holding back on something big.
Exactly. It's like they're testing you, seeing if you're worthy of more than just the surface level,
Yeah.
you know? And Aela, she's always watching, always evaluating.
Okay, now I need to know, what are they hiding?
Oh, it's a doozy. But before we get ahead of ourselves,
All right, all right.
we need to talk about what it really means to be a companion. It's not just about proving yourself in battle. It goes deeper than that. It's about embracing a legacy, a lineage that goes way back. Remember those late-night whispers between Aela and Skyrim? The hushed tones, the knowing glances?
Oh, yeah, they definitely gave off that "we've got secrets" vibe.
Exactly. And those whispers aren't just about planning raids or anything like that. They hint at something far more profound, something that sets them apart from even the most seasoned warriors.
Okay, you've piqued my curiosity. Spill the beans. What's the big secret?
It's their secret. Well, it's not exactly a secret, is it? They're werewolves.
Whoa, hold on. Werewolves, really?
Yeah, werewolves. The inner circle of the companions, they call themselves the Circle. They carry this ancient, powerful, I guess you could say gift.
Or a curse, depending on how you look at it.
Right, exactly. And it's passed down through their bloodline.
Wow. Okay. So it's not just about being skilled warriors. It's about this whole other layer of, well, being a werewolf. No wonder there's so much secrecy surrounding the companions.
Exactly. And this is where Aela, she really comes into her own. She's the one who guides you, the player, through the whole werewolf transformation.
I bet that's an experience.
Oh, it's something else. Not your typical guild initiation, that's for sure.
What happens? Do they make you fight a bear blindfolded or something?
It's actually way more intense than that. It all goes down in the Underforge, this hidden place under Whiterun, right? You're surrounded by the Circle, Aela's there, Skyrim too, both in their beast forms.
Okay, now that's an image.
Right. And the initiation, well, let's just say it involves drinking Aela's blood.
Whoa, hold on. Drinking her blood. That's a bit hardcore even for Skyrim.
It's all about embracing the primal side. You know, it's a ritual, a blood pact. You black out after the ceremony, and when you wake up, whoa, boy, you could feel it. That beast within, those urges, the power.
I can only imagine. So what's it like being a werewolf in the game? Is it all heightened senses and, unstoppable power?
Well, that's the thing. It's not so simple. The sources always point out this tension. Is being a werewolf a blessing or a curse? You get incredible power, speed. Yeah, your senses are off the charts. But there's always that risk, that fear of losing control, of the beast taking over.
Right, that internal struggle that's got to weigh on you, which actually, now that I think about it, it kind of reflects Aela's own duality, doesn't it? She loves the strength and freedom of being a werewolf, but she also understands the responsibility that comes with it.
Exactly. And this whole struggle, it gets even more complicated, more emotional when tragedy hits the companions. Remember Skyrim?
Skyr, one of the senior members, right?
Yeah, one of the most respected members in the Circle. And, well, he meets a tragic end at the hands of the Silver Hand.
Oh, man. Skador's death, yeah. That's a heavy moment in the game. Especially for Aela.
It changes everything for her. I mean, she's devastated, obviously. Grief-stricken, furious. She wants revenge. Because Aela, she's not just a warrior. She's fiercely loyal to her pack, her family, within the companions.
It's a good reminder that even the toughest characters, they still feel loss. They still grieve.
Absolutely. And what's interesting is how Skyrim's death, along with everything she's experienced as a werewolf, it shapes her bond with the player. She sees you, understands what you're going through, the burden, the power, all of it. And it creates a deeper connection between you two.
Like you're both bound by this ancient power, the secret you share.
Exactly. And even after they deal with the Silver Hand and the companions find a new direction, Aela, she sticks to her guns, Even when others choose to be cured of lycanthropy, Aela, she remains a werewolf. It's a part of who she is.
It takes a lot of strength to embrace every part of yourself like that, especially when it's something as wild as being a werewolf.
Absolutely. But what's even more remarkable is that she gives you, the player, the same choice. You can cure yourself, walk away from the beast's blood. But even then, Aela, she makes it clear, the decision is yours.
She's not going to judge you either way.
Exactly. She understands the pull, the allure, the burden, and she respects your agency, your right to choose your own path. It's just, well, it's classic Aela, isn't it? Strong, independent, loyal, and always true to herself.
So we've talked about her lineage, her loyalty to the companions, her whole werewolf thing. But you said earlier there's still this air of mystery around Aela, even after all that.
There is. You remember that line she has about the totems of her scene when she says everyone's got a pain threshold?
Ooh, yeah, that's a bit creepy. It's like, what's she really saying there?
Right. It suggests a darker side to her. Like she's willing to push the limits, even her own werewolf nature.
Makes you wonder, what wouldn't she do? Where does she draw the line?
See, those questions, that's what makes Aela so fascinating. She keeps you guessing. She's a warrior, yeah, a leader, totally loyal, but then there's this primal force in her too.
It's like she could snap at any moment.
Maybe, maybe not. It's that unpredictability that makes her so compelling, you know? You never quite know what she'll do next.
Definitely keeps you on your toes. Well, you've given us a lot to think about today. Aela the Huntress. Definitely not your average Skyrim NPC. This deep dive has been amazing.
I agree. Always something new to discover with her, even if you think you know Skyrim like the back of your hand.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe we'll circle back to Aela another time, delve into some of those unanswered questions.
Sounds good to me. And everyone listening, if you haven't already, go experience Aela's story for yourself. You might be surprised what you find.
Absolutely. Until next time, happy hunting, everyone.